Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nurse Document, and welcome back to our Western Empire Rebels campaign. You join us this time as the Empire, because last time round we managed to overthrow the old leaders. I say that, but technically Sextus is now the factionaire, because the game does essentially shove our family underneath the faction leader of the Western Empire. So we need to go and get this pagan chap killed. That is very much the plan today. We're sending him and some lovely cavalry to escort him over to join his pagan friend, who's going to get himself killed. Oh yes, we had the weird thing we had last time, where we actually have faction leader and faction leader. We've got a sort of weird thing going on right now. Let's not question it too hard, eh? Weird things happen when we turn ourselves back into the Empire. But yeah, Sextus Rex has managed, in some ways, to achieve the ambition of his father Appius Rex. Now, he is getting on a bit at this point. Sextus, he's looking a bit frail in the face. However, he does need to, at least in his lifetime anyway, even if he's not going to overthrow the East, he's certainly going to stabilise this situation. So, the plan today. The plan is to go and smash out some of these rebels. There are a fair few rebels that have been wandering around. I've taken care of them over here. Still big force over here. Still the odd sort of, hanging around various bits of our territory. We need to clear all of those chaps out. And of course, get rid of these fake faction leaders over here. The family tree at this point, I don't even... Yeah, deserted. It says deserted. I think what's happening here is this family tree is the Western Empire family tree at this point, and not our, rebel family tree. The game is very, very confused. Essentially, it's very... I don't know what's happening. Anyway, it's all fine. We're not on here anymore. However, we can make this work for us. It's all fine. We just need to clear these guys out. I'm a bit intrigued actually. What happens if I kill all of these guys? If I kill every last one of the chaps from here, are we going to lose the game? I've never tested that. Well, I guess we'll find out before too long, because if I kill them all, we're going to have that issue. Who is this chap then? Because I don't recognise you. Ah, okay. You're the guy we're about to kill over here. Fine. Well, we're going to kill them all off, see what happens. I suspect we'll have an adoption before then, and we won't actually manage to completely destroy the family tree. Everything's a bit confused. The main thing, of course, though, is that we need to go and take over the Eastern Empire. Now, we've actually inherited the Western Empire's domination conditions here. We're on 26 regions out of 34. Which of course need Constantinople to add to it. So that'll be marvellous. Today then, once we've taken out the rebels and we've killed all of the fake faction leaders, we need to deal with a few of the invasion problems, which is the Saxons look like they're about to head in over here. They might well take a bit longer. We've got reinforcements here now. I think we'll be fine. And elsewhere, oh yes, of course, we had Vicus Franchi under siege. We thought we might as well do that. And yeah, just keeping a watchful eye on what's happening in this part of the world. Certainly seems like the Goths are on their last legs from what I can tell from my little spy who jumps around side to side. The Huns seem to be on the warpath with them. We'll see if they hold out. And yeah, we can keep an eye on our little friends here, the Eastern Empire rebels, because they might just hold off the threat of the Eastern Empire for a little bit. I suspect they're going to come stabbing the back very, very soon. The main problem we have is the economy. To do that, we're going to have to burn down all these settlements and deal with the unrest. So, it's not without its problems, but whilst it's an easy enough battle to win, it's a bit of target practice. That's what I want to do. Let's head in. First little skirmish in this battle is my ballista getting chased down by their cavalry over here. They will be wavering. I have actually this time decided to support them. I've got Sarmatian Auxilia and my little horse archer Cav, the hippos, of course, in behind to come and help. Yep, there we go. There we go. You guys turn that off. That's fine. You guys go and chase them down. That's absolutely fine. I'm sending the Sarmatians to come back over to the forest here and to go and look after lovely, lovely chariots. So, they're over here on this hill. We are hiding. Well, I say hiding. We're not hiding, obviously. We've crawled our way up the side of this hill just to make sure we can do a little bit of onager damage soon as we're able to get shots in. There goes the general. Marvellous stuff. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be very happy about any of this, are they? No, they're not. Well, we should probably be in onager range about now. We are indeed. They are coming in. I don't know why they're coming in. No, they've given up on that plan. Probably sensible, I would suggest. So we can crap. Yeah, those 3 units. If they can just get themselves over in this direction, that would be marvellous. And these onagers can learn how to be less terrible than they already are, albeit this is certainly a bit of a challenge for them. Learn how to shoot at this angle. Lovely stuff. As most of them get shelled to oblivion, then some of them decided that running towards the ballista chariots was a good idea. I don't think it was, albeit they are going to throw some javelin. Oh, it was a good idea. Turns out it was a good idea. I forgot they had javelins. That's a bit annoying. Right, send in the cav. That's why we have to keep an eye on these guys. They get themselves in big trouble otherwise. That's really annoying. Oh, why are these chariot ballistas not meant to live? They're so fun, but they are not, turns out, all that practical. So yeah, we'll just charge those guys to death. All is fine. Stop shooting. Well, the onagers have regained some sort of form from this. I don't quite know how, but apparently they have. All is fine for us. They're all routing. Easy enough at the end. We lost 6 men, and that was 6 chariots. Well, yeah. Maybe we shouldn't use them in the little rebel battles. It's probably a bit of a waste. We seem to be losing them more than it's worth. You only 1 recovered from that. It's a bit ridiculous. Those javelins, I mean, I get that they take out the chariots, but surely you haven't killed all of the men who control the chariots. It can't be that bad. Apparently they have really good shots, so not the best news for us. Yearly games there. It saves a bit of money. Doesn't save us there. But we are 1 turn away from some aqueduct. That's not going to help. It's not going to help, Thomas. No, it's not. So, we are not really able to save too much money here or there. We're going to incur even more debt. Lovely. These guys should be easy enough to kill next time. Right, let's get in a bit of pagan bashing for now. So, grab these guys over here, send him into battle. Let's get him killed. In comes the charge then. See if we can do a bit of damage. Lovely stuff. Pile in. Now they're on 32, which means they're in a much better place than us. I'm going to try and pull out and then try and recharge. I would like to kill this guy first, if at all possible. So 32 of him. Turn back around, get your charge in. We're going to charge each other, and you can see the lances there on the graphic, but I'm sure it really did all that much for either of us. So they're down to 29. See how this goes. 27. La 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 la. We'll soon be fleeing, I suspect. Peasants are very near the boundary. Good idea, sir. So he's fighting pretty much to death. He's now dead. This is weird. We're now taking on the Empire. Wow, he didn't do very well, but he's got himself killed. Perfect. No, not the carrion birds. They're the worst of the birds, as we always like to discuss. This time, we have victory. The game is so confused about what's happening. So I have the option to continue this battle because I'm the rebels. So weird. Clear defeat, but the game just said victory. Oh, we've really confused the game. It's actually very stable considering. You know, it is stable, so it's all fine. Right, they can walk into an empty city. Heroic death / hilarious death. He was quite terrible at killing anyone, so won't worry about that too much. Okay, I think it's time to end our turn. See if the Saxons come and knock him. As we expected then, the Saxons are going to come in, and this is going to be an intriguing little battle, I think. 3-2 it says in my favour, and I don't necessarily disagree, but they have some half-decent infantry, particularly those chosen axemen. They're very nice. Lack any shields though, so we can shoot them down on the walls. Shame we have no archers in the town. We do have those, lots of reinforcements. So I'm going to say I don't want those controlled by the AI, and we'll get almost all of those troops under our control. I think it's maybe 1 or 2 units we will miss. I haven't actually counted it. So, looking all right, but this is a good chance for us to smash their army because we want to head onto campus pretty soon just to exterminate and burn down everything we can find. So, let's head in. Well, they're not quite attacking from the entrance I thought they were. I thought they'd come from up there, but they've decided to come attack this gate. Makes a little difference to me, really, but my reinforcements are over there. Now, before we get anywhere, these horses can all get themselves out of this gate. Now, they can pretty swiftly get themselves over there and join the reinforcements. These guys, these 2, these 3 in fact, they are going to just be able to run over to this gate. So you guys get yourself straight in there, and it'd be nice to know when they get there, but at the moment I've just got to wait for those instructions. Right, they are all at the back. Guys, run in as soon as you can and run forward. Everyone else is on the wall, as you might well expect. I've kept the general back here just to maintain morale. If that ram doesn't burn down, we've got the Palatina in a tight wall formation right at the gate there. How it's not burnt down, I don't know. But there we are. It doesn't like to do it on this particular difficulty. So, we're going to see what happens here. The Onager really should have been shooting. I forgot to turn that on. That's a bit of a shame. We'll see what it can, what it decides to do. We could have some fun with it yet. Not quite actually in range of the Warlord, but we should be. There we go. Not too much difficulty there. Right. Cavalry. Run into those Chosen Axemen. Get up there. Sort them out. Palatina. Run over here and go and break them down on that wall. Who's coming up first? Saxon Herf troops. Alright, you are better infantry than them. That is fine. You hold that position. Everyone run through. These guys, this cohort is just going to... Yeah, this cohort is just going to go and stand here. And throw in a few javelins. Here he comes in the charge. A bit of a terrible charge, to be honest with you. Just pull out. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Okay, horse archers really shouldn't have even bothered charging. They've routed anyway, because our horse archers are terrible, apparently. So let's get into them. You get in there. You get in there. That'll be fine. You two. Let's get the hit on the back of these guys. That should clear out some more of these men. Lovely stuff. Into those hunters. Those guys are melting like Swiss cheese. This is perfect, perfect stuff. Get the general in. Or actually, no, that's just a random Sarmatian auxilia. Right, there's their warlord. Everyone pile in on him. Get these cav to pile in on him. He's not going to enjoy it if we get all around him. Lovely. Charge into that nonsense. Into the general. We can take him out before they've even done anything. The ram is burnt down with the gate open, which is frankly hilarious. I don't know if that's supposed to be going on, but it is. And I honestly don't think the other reinforcement is going to be needed, because this charge is going to smash into those spearmen. It might be well be cav here, but they are still not going to enjoy a proper charge from my cav. The general is nearly surrounded. Get into there and just finish him off. We are going to hit those Saxon Sea Raiders. Fairly light cav, frankly. We're going to hit those. What have we got? What have we got? Just the general who's fleeing at the moment. The cavalry are completely tearing them to shreds. Get yourself into those Saxon Keel. They are infantry with spears, but they're not going to like that much cav in behind. Get on top of the hunters. We are going to clear those ones out as well. These cav, don't even worry about those lads over there escaping. Don't worry about it whatsoever. Saxon Keel are going to get hit from two sides. Yeah, we've got them surrounded, and in comes the reinforcements. Honestly, whatever is on the wall, I don't imagine it's doing well. I don't imagine it's doing well at all. Okay, you guys come in, back them up, fight them on the wall here. You come and do the same on this side. Get yourselves into them. Throw whatever javelins you've got left. They won't be happy. General, to be honest, you might as well come out and join the fun at this stage. It's pretty much just a huge rout. Yep, this has been turned over very easily indeed. Sorry, Saxons. Sorry, half of my heritage in the background. I suppose you're being cleared out. So that went surprisingly well. We haven't technically won yet, but I'm pretty sure it's just these little spearmen at this point who really need to break, apart from those on the wall. Wow, they did surprisingly well considering. Yeah, there's the break. There's the break we're looking for. Okay. Onager, don't start now. You were late beginning, probably because I didn't tell you what to do. But yeah, don't bother with it at this point. It's nothing to worry yourself about. As these guys on the walls, we're going to have to chop these down really brutally. We can't charge these in the back with cav, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, we're just going to have to lose a fair bit of infantry to this, which I really wouldn't like. Wavering, come on. How do we get them to break? We can probably get more and more men to just stand as near as possible, and hopefully that will start to make them miserable. Okay. Where is Roar of the Beast when I need it? Where is Roar of the Beast? until I've been on Three Kingdoms recently, but yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of that to help me out right now. You know what? One of you just go and mop that one up. You're not really going to manage it, are you? But it's all fine by me. Get as many people as we can close to this, and it might just overwhelm them with sheer numbers. That's kind of what I've got to hope for at this stage. That'll be fun. Alright, victory is ours essentially. We'll send up a few more to go and finish this off. I just want to minimise the losses in this chunking affair at this point. They're down to 15. I don't know why they're fighting. I mean, the amount of times you go and fight on the walls and nothing happens, like your men instantly rout, and these guys are fighting forever. The general is gone. He's dead. All of your allies are dead. They've all ran away. They've been cleared off. You're on the wall. I understand you've probably got a better chance here than you have down there. Even so, just lay down your arms. Lay down your arms and we'll let you live. Maybe. You can join us, I guess. That's about all I can promise you. But you know what? You know what? It's a frivolous act at this point. Strip them down. Come on. Come on, Imitane. The amount of damage my infantry here is staggering. I mean, we've lost so much of our infantry, and honestly, there's no need for any of it to be lost. These guys should have gone home ages ago, but no, they haven't. They're just going to stand there and waste all of my lives. I wouldn't say it's heroic. See, they killed 400. That's mostly just chunking away in the walls. Better off just giving them the walls and letting them come down and then just killing them. But oh well, what's done is done. We've been attacked again, put straight back under siege. Where's this battle? Vicus Frankie. Oh, there's a double force. Interesting indeed. Okay, if I withdraw, I'm going to withdraw somewhere stupid. Now we've got all the moving points in the world. Of course, let's withdraw to the bridge. No, they're going to do something silly here. So let's withdraw. I'm going to stand in the forest next to the bridge. That's not as bad as I was imagining. Hardly clever either. So, diplomat in Egypt has died. Okay. Sicavoltus of Iardis has got married. Good, I like him. He is frankly who I see as the heir at the moment, and he is looking fantastic. He hasn't even got himself any real retinue. That is interesting indeed. So, we will keep an eye on him. He's very much the guy who I'd like to be factionaire. But, can I even set that anymore? I'm not sure I can, because he's not going to be on this family tree, is he? That's a very good point, Thomas. Very good point indeed. This family tree is very confusing and complicated. We currently have those two as faction leaders, and I don't know. Who knows what's happening anymore, ladies and gentlemen? Who has any idea, quite frankly? Not me. Not me for one. So we're obviously going to take on some of these guys. What is this actually? Oh, it's just like a tiny unit of nothing. Honestly, we could just let's just send a couple units of cavalry with some infantry. They can do the job. Job done. They're dead. We lost men for no good reason, frankly. But oh well, they've been cleared out. All this stuff. So you are out of move, which is really weird that you now can't move. But apparently that's what's happening. So that's the way it's going to go. Now they put us back under siege, which is unfortunate for them because now my forces have joined up. And when my forces all joining up, they're in a bit more trouble. Now actually I'd rather would have done it the way around there actually. But, you know, let's bring them all round here. That's fine. Not the end of the day. Not the end of the world at the end of the day. So yeah, we lost way too much in that battle. I don't know how. Don't know how they kept on fighting, but they did. So otherwise things are going fairly well. No idea how it didn't go and rebel up here in Tyre. Maybe one more turn. They could just walk in. Maybe they don't want it either. No one wants Ireland. How are we doing here? It does say we're going to win. Clear victory. Lovely! Exterminate the population. And that is that problem dealt with. Okay, we can actually put it onto normal tax rate. That's nice. We'll do that. Alright, we have a few troops over here and we can join them together with what's in that direction. Maybe these peasants want to get out of the way. You do get the worst units when you come over here, don't you? You really get terrible peasants just in this desert all the time as the rebels. It's quite annoying. Ooh, quarterback. Ooh, look, they're green. They've settled down. The unrest must have chilled out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The unrest has chilled out, and I think one of the things I did with the last bit of money I had was to do a load of aqueducts and sewers, which has obviously helped a little bit. So, I don't mind if they're going to be disillusioned. If we can get rid of all the games, I actually have a chance of making some money again. Yes. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to go around and check all of this nonsense. I'll get back to you when we figure out what we're doing for the rest of this turn. Interestingly, the force that isn't besieging Colonia Agrippina wants to take us on. So, reinforcements against reinforcements, I suppose. The army honestly looks pathetic and small. So this is the real battle right here. The Levy Spearmen, 3 experience, 4 experience, 5 experience. They've got good experience across these troops. Won't necessarily be easy to break. This guy is terrible, but I see Famous Warrior over there. So that is going to help him out. +1 morale. So only +1, not ridiculous. I've got Petronius Fertilius over here, which is minus morale actually. Hadn't noticed that. So we're neutral with the rational concerns. Oh yes, of course I remember you now. Okay, well, time to head in. It's going to be an interesting one. Our infantry line, we can't rely on it because they have the experience. Those axes can chop through us easily. So, yeah, I think we're going to use the cavalry very well here. Infantry line, hold it, keep it tight. Give ourselves a second line just to keep it fresh. And from there, it's all down to the cav. Let's go. This should certainly be an interesting little affair here. We've got a huge rock and a backdrop of forest. So we're going to fight on the side of this rock here. It gives us a little bit more of a defensible position, of course. And just ensures that we can, just hold them off in a nice position here. So I've got myself a bit of cav. There's one unit just hiding in that forest back there. Just in case they want to come around the side, we'll try and hit them. Main thing is this bit over here. Now, they're actually walking very close to them right now. It's a bit annoying. Unlike in Three Kingdoms, we can't just wander through the forest out of their eyesight. I don't know if it will count as. I don't know if that. I'm not actually sure if that hiding disappears when they see you, but I'm going to be ready just to tell them to pounce because they seem to be getting very close to us. Why they're this close, I have no idea. It really shouldn't be the case at this stage. Bringing 2 units out of cover, charge into these Saxon Sea Raiders. Yes, and that might just keep the other guys in cover, and they might well think that there's no one else in that little part. So, plough through those guys, head straight through them. Lovely, yeah, they're sending some more troops into that direction. Every spearmen are starting to get confused. Is their general going to come in here? Yes, that'd be amazing if the general wants to come and face us. Yeah, general's thundering his way across here. And, didn't mean to get hit in the rear by him. Did not mean to get hit in the rear by him at all. These guys can continue that trap. Everyone else over here needs to try and hold position. So, cavalry over here, get yourself out to that flank. Be magnificent. All the javelins are coming in. We've got a bit of a charge on. Lovely, lovely stuff. General is going to continue fighting. Get in the back of that general. He needs to be eliminated. You still need to just hold on. Now, these guys over here, try and get around. We need the Foederati to begin. Come around in that direction as well. Yeah, you guys bring yourself over to this flank. That'll be magnificent. Looks like these horses can just pull around and clear them off. Now what's happening over here? We should have him killed. Good. Just about dead. So we'll catch him and hopefully get those Sea Raiders too. We'll just make sure we pluck them out of the battle here. What let's do is just grab these 2 units at the back, send them back into the field of battle. Right, into the flank of their main army. Yep, that's their general gone, who should be absolutely annihilated. Here comes the Chosen Axeman's demise. Yeah, that's them gone. That is certainly them gone. Okay, time for our infantry to start pressing forward. You guys into those Chosen Axemen. You into them. You forward. You forward. For Rome! Okay, I think we're good now. I think we are very much in the clear. Is that the only unit of cav I had there? If it was, they did a very, very good job. Okay, into them we go. Into them we go. Chosen Axemen, get your charge onto them as well. Those troops might as well continue fighting. That is lovely stuff. Yeah, they're pretty much all dead at this point. That is magnificent stuff. Okay, General, carry on piling forward into these lads. Saxon Herf troops cannot last long. Surely they can't. Alright, there's one unit over here actually. Just need to make sure we pin them in place. Okay, Levy Spearmen. Oof, that's them broken. And this will be the final unit gone as well. Magnificent. We've done a very good job here. I'm very pleased with the work. Lovely use of terrain with the old rock here and a bit of hiding in the forest. Definitely it's got a bit more in depth as Total War has gone on, but I think you can still make good use of it in Rome. Only 17% lost for us here today. I think the last troops have just left the battlefield. 813 to 150. That is pretty much as textbook as we could have gotten for that battle, I think. Straight into another battle then. Captain Rando of the Burgundy Eye has led himself straight into us. No general, but a lot of experience throughout this army. Onagers hopefully can do a bit of work. Archers can do some work, but we're going to have to hold a tight position against them. So let's head in. This one's going to be tough. First things first then, we're going to go and get our horse archers to cause them a little bit of issues. I could though go and send these cavalry to go and cause some issues. Actually no, get those berserkers. I've got a few cavalry in the forest here, but I was largely going to use them to pounce. The thing is, they've come at such a weird angle, God knows why. Don't really know what I'm trying to achieve right now, but we have hit those guys in the back, which is something if nothing too exciting. Big charge from our cavalry into their archers, and we need to pull out without managing to break. Good work, lads, good work. The horse archers are doing their standard kind of annoying little thing. Hopefully they'll keep that up for a little while. Now our general needs to keep his wits about him here, because they could cause us some big problems if we're not careful. Let's try and hit some of these guys at the front here. Let's see, we're not landed any shots here whatsoever. It's not working out for us. The horse archers are not doing a lot. They're probably picking off the odd little people here or there. They haven't really achieved the big things I was hoping that they achieved by this point. Don't really know where you're going. Where are you going? Oh, absolutely ludicrous. Right, all infantry, get yourselves onto javelins at this point. Get yourselves on that. Now the archers are firing, so if we're lucky, we'll get some lovely shots into them. Javelins into the Chosen Axemen. They have no shields, remember. They should be cleared out without any issues. Lombard Berserkers, just charge them out. Make sure they are not in this battle. Get on top of them right now. That's a terrible charge, completely missed. We're supposed to charge them so that nothing bad happened with them, but you failed completely. Okay, it's all fine. We're doing absolutely fine. If you guys can pull yourself over here. You guys, they are not listening to anything I'm telling them to do, are they? They are not, no. I'm actually going to send my general straight forward at this point. It's a bit of an odd decision in some ways, but I reckon it'll be a sensible one. So, javelins coming in over here. Okay, Cav, get into the back of those mercenary lads now. Right now. Lovely stuff. I don't really know who we need to aim for. I'm just going to go for that spear warband at this point. Archers are doing plenty of good work. Just charge after them. The general can take all of them out by himself. He absolutely should. I think we got them broken. The lack of a general is really a problem for them at this point. Yeah, it really is. So, with onagers aiming at, hopefully, this guy over here. Oh, got a couple. Not quite as many as I was hoping for. That's a few more. Lovely burning Lombardymen in the morning. That's what you like to see. Lombard archers getting chunked down by a general. As long as they're busy, that's the main thing. Cav, don't get yourself stuck in the money for too long. Try and deal with them. So, they have their Schiltrum over there. They're going to get themselves killed in time. That's absolutely magnificent. Onager just keep on shooting at them. That'll work for me. Mop up as many of these as we can. We can get a charge into these guys. Blow the Horn of Destiny. Keep yourself at the back. And not the best charge. We've lost a little bit of our impact, so just carry on through straight to the next unit. Lovely. Just going to keep using our range advantage at this point. It's really what we need to be doing. You are not on guard. Yeah, really should be. So I'll just make sure on that from now on. Palatina, they are fine. Okay. To be honest, we're probably best sending our infantry forward at this point. Just charge them all forward. Try and clear out what we can. Probably the best plan. Get up those spear warbands because that's quite a big unit that needs chunking down. Get out of there, General. Chosen archers are no joke. They can hit you seriously hard if you want to have a fight with them. Archers, if you get yourselves forward, I don't really know where, somewhere like here, then you can start shooting again. For now, we don't really have an awful lot we can do. So these chaps, try and mop up as much as possible. Try not to get yourself completely murdered. Please don't break, that would be lovely. And yeah, we should be in a good position at this point. It's just there are a few units that are here, but what's here is kind of running anyway. I don't really know why. It's sort of a bit odd. So, grab our hippos. They can charge in. Cavalry is going to hit these chosen archers. That'll just keep them in position. You guys run straight through them. The general's coming to come help you out very, very soon. Lovely. Charge them all, speed it up. Heroic victory for us there. Oh, I forgot the game is going to give up the minute the last one breaks, so we unfortunately can't mop up that unit. But heroic victory. I am quite pleased with that. I thought they'd come straight towards us in one move, and then I jumped that one unit and came out of the trees. Instead, they just walked towards the cavalry. Even the onagers over there at this point. That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Well, pretty good victory for us. Not sure who got the biggest kills there. Yeah, it's both the cav just chasing things down, as you might well expect. Well, the infantry didn't really take too much damage, which means the second army can come for us if they want. I'm not sure it's going to do an awful lot. Eastern Empire having a chat, probably telling us they're going to stab us in the throats. See there, Eastern Empire rebel allies have given up the ghost in Sirmium over there. Can we just give this to them? I'm actually... If I could try and diplomat, I would, but I don't think I have anywhere near that part of the world, or this part of the world either, for that matter. So, right, bit annoying that, a little bit annoying. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll clear them out of the way. Just move for now. That will be magnificent. Can you, sir, can you just take them on yourself? Thank you very much, that's very kind. We'll get ourselves back with the army. We've only lost a tiny bit of ground there. Continue our march towards good old Dimity. So we lost a diplomat in fact. Yeah, obviously the only one that was anywhere near anything. He's now dead. Entity plumbing in Mediolanum. That's been that was a long bit of building because that's only just been done. I haven't had money for quite a few turns now. Right, Sixtus Rex. He's back to the bridge, obviously on the Bay Valley, hanging around for the time being. Now, the main thing that needs to happen is, of course, these guys getting themselves killed. So we'll get one of the Franks doing that. And this time, if they want to take us on, do I fancy our chances? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I think we're in a fairly good place with this army, all things considered. We don't really have the reinforcements here immediately, but we could have these guys here. Actually, we can. We can get them right here now. Okay, let's get the ideal force together then. Pull out these two injured units. Get the general there at Vecus Franki. Obviously, they are telling us that we can go straight in with the onager. Not sure that's a sensible idea, but we can. First cohort. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want to see. Send in some of those lads. Honestly, the archers, there's already 3 in there, so I won't worry about those. So we can get the ballistas. Not the worst idea out in the field, especially if we need to go and clear off some of these guys. That's looking really good. And to be honest, we could just go and poke that guy and do it out on the field right here, right now. I actually wouldn't mind that plan. Wouldn't mind that one bit. So he's not going to want to attack. And I don't think he's going to like the follow-up attack either. Let's head in. Let's cut the Saxons. This is just... Yeah, the Empire is truly striking back today. We're not having all the nonsense, all the uprising, all the unrest, all of the barbarians stabbing us in the back the minute that we become the Empire. Oh no, Captain Sido, you are going down. But edge of the forest for this particular affair then, we're going to go take out the hunt. Is nice and early. We have no range units, remember, so it's all down to cavalry advantage. And of course the gem, oof, We have the oh my, they did not like that at all, did they? The javelins there came flying in at us from the levy spearmen. Okay, I was trying to deal with those hunters, but it looks like we're just going to have to grab our force and start dragging them towards their line. So start running in, lads, start running in. The guys have managed to get themselves hidden in the forest. That's lovely. So we'll just start running in at them. They don't like any of that. They really don't like any of it whatsoever. So as they start getting themselves forwards, we'll get these guys back in for their revenge. You lads head out to that wing over there. Okay, they're going to come at me, or are they going to stand there and take a few javelins? They're going to throw javelins in at me. Of course they are. Okay, I'm going to get some lads around the back and leave one unit hidden in there. I don't think they're going to like it. So, javelins coming in. Marvellous stuff. Get the general over here. They won't be able to do very much to me. And very quickly they're going to be panicking, I think. Oh, yes, here comes the panic. Right, get in now. Charge. They don't know what to do. But they're going to flee pretty darn soon. You know what, General? Just get in there since you didn't run. I probably didn't tell you to run. That's probably why you didn't run. We'll mop them up pretty much immediately here. To be fair, we actually kind of don't want to break them all instantly because then we don't get to mop them up. One unit hidden in the trees there, not going to do an awful lot at this point. General, pull yourself back a little bit. No need to waste all of your life. There's your victory. Quickly get on top of them. Anyone remaining? I can't quite kill them all. Darn and blast, but we did a pretty good job. They're gone. They are gone. A couple of them get to run home. How many men does it take to deliver a message, as the old adage goes? I don't know, but there's definitely enough men left in this army to head north. So, grab what we got. They can hang out here for the moment. Good old Secundus Odianthus. He, you know what? So you can just hang around in the city. You've had a long life at this point. Yeah, don't worry about any of that. So we're going to grab these two. Now, I'm not sure actually. Let's check the city for the rest of our troops. Okay, we'll merge what we've got. You can go and join your friends over there. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. To be honest, otherwise we're pretty injured, aren't we? Take some Palatina with you. It's always nice to have some spearmen. And as for these cav, they can come back to the town. Marvellous stuff. Actually, if we've got enough to repair the unit, near enough, we'll send them on. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Grab that. Grab the Arger. To be honest, you might as well grab one more unit of Foederati. We don't need them here. You, sir, start moving forward. We're going to go take down Campus Frissi. We're not having any of this nonsense anymore. Yeah, we have managed to turn off a huge amount of the games here. You'll notice almost none of them have games on anymore. Do have a couple of units over here to go clear these guys out. Close victory. I will take that. That's fine by me. Head back to Salamantica then, my good sirs. Yes, of course, I sent a force over here. Bit damaged, but honestly, that force broke very easily, so there was no worries there. And in Africa, things are settling down. They are settling down. So all is good. Now, obviously, if this faction, if the Western Empire rebels gets wiped out, it doesn't end my game, but it does mean I can't save again. So it doesn't matter if I wipe them out for a little while. Main thing is that we can, yeah, just make sure we flip back that city over time. So, Captain over here, get yourself some training. He missed. 77% chance, man. My lad. Come on. He's got 4 ability. He really, really should have succeeded there. Absolutely should have. Now, if we want to go in assault, we could, but we could just attack this force instead. And that will pull it all in. Now, they have some great experience on these chaps, don't they? Lovely stuff. Now, I don't know what's in the town, but I do now. Warhounds and lots of triple experience because Frankie always has that particular temple. So, on to Captain Rando then. Never Captain Rando, that's what they're all called. Okay. The main force we're attacking will be very easy to take down. The reinforcements we need to be careful of. Let's just remind myself one more time. If there are any danger men. Yeah, 6 of the Berserkers. And look, that's 6 experienced chosen archers. Wow, okay. We're going to need to be careful. But we do have ourselves a Legio Lanciari at this point. and the ballistas can, if they're a reinforcement force, we can shoot these out, and the ballistas can just have all the fun in the world whilst they try and approach us. Let's head in. This is going to be an awful lot of fun. Let's go. I very cleverly put my entire line right next to where the reinforcements are coming in, which is hilariously stupid. But on the other hand, we can get on straight away with the ballista chariots, distracting them, which is just what we're supposed to do. Now these cav have charged all the way through. They need to ignore those spearmen at all costs. Thank you very much. That is marvellous stuff. And now we can get everyone around to come and finish all of this lovely goodness off. Oh no, not my onagers! Save my onagers, my Palatina. How they're getting this charge right, I don't know. They actually hit the onager over there. Went down to 10 instantly. Ridiculous. Frankly ridiculous. Down to 8. But now they'll be chopped down to size. Lovely stuff. Okay, onagers. Grab that again. Get yourself over there. That'd be lovely. Take out those archers, and let's just get one unit of Plummetide to take them out. Looks like the onagers might be in a little spot of bother. I'm sure it's all fine. It's all going to be absolutely fine. Ow! The other general has been slain by one of my arrows. Wow, this barbarian cavalry. Okay, that's fine. Now their cav is coming in. I'm not sure my onagers are going to get to do anything in this battle, are they? No, they're not. Fine. Let's get ourselves back into formation here, because my stupid position at the start really causes problems. But to be honest, the main reason I was where I was on that side, I knew that was where they're coming in. It was more to do with the massive hill that meant that my entire area, I was just going to be hugely downhill. Might have been a better idea. To be honest, the chariot ballistas have done so much hilariously good work already by the looks of it that I'm not really too worried about it. If I get all my cavalry, or this cavalry anyway, back into some sort of position over here, that'll be marvellous. These, those infantry have given up completely. Lots of javelins coming in. You guys run back into some sort of defensible position. Honestly, the onagers sacrifice himself at this point. It's not the end of the world. Better if they didn't, but you know, it's it could be worse. So, General, get yourself over here. Onager, honestly, just about there will be 100% fine. But then you can get on with life after that. Cavalry, ignore them at this point. I'm done with all of those guys. Into the noble cav. They definitely need dealing with. Get this unit over here to come and help us out. They are causing some interesting issues around the map. Honestly, chariots, I know that you caused a lot of fun there, but yeah, no more of that, thank you very much. No more of that. Get in, help us out with all of that nonsense. In fact, General, come and help with that as well. Just the infantry are mainly causing us very little problems. Let's go get that cav, because we know what happens in this particular circumstance. They get themselves killed. Just what's happening over here. They are getting... Are the ward dogs eating them? How are the ward dogs managing to do anything to them? I suppose not a lot they can do. He's just... Steve's just sitting there waiting to die, and so he has. What is it with these chariots? They are not meant to live. They are not meant to live at all. Just pull over there. I don't even care about the main battle now. All I care about is my chariots. Come on, my chariots. Do your lovely, juicy, beautiful thing and survive. Run away. Shoot them down. Shoot them all. Actually, there's only about 3 of them left. Ridiculous. At this point, there we go. That's another general slain. We're down to 4. Alright, time to press the attack. What attack? What is even happening? Who am I? Okay, Alright, I might not go that heavy on the chariots from now on, okay? I will have 1 or 2, because I do think they're quite effective in terms of a tactical thing. But they're very much a throwaway weapon. You know they're going to end the battle dead. So, okay, it looks like the rest of the army is actually basically completely gone. I haven't had to do anything. It's just all killed itself. General, I didn't actually want you to go and kill yourself by running to them, so please don't. Unfortunately, we're not going to kill them all right now. We're not going to mop up every last one of them. Bit of a shame in some ways, bit of a shame, but can't be helped. Cannot be helped, ladies and gents. That's just the way it is on this particular occasion. We've lost very little. I mean, a bit of cav, a few chariots, this onager unit, but they're still able to get on with their job at this point, so that's all absolutely fine. And they're in the perfect position to get splattered, and anticlimactically, yeah, that never happened. One unit aside. Is there actually much else to kill? Don't think so. Let's get you archers all on him. Apart from one of you. One of you shoot him. That'd be grand. Yeah, the rest is all dead at this stage. Ballista. Oh, the ballista's going to shoot into these guys. Yes. Yes. The Onagers shooting through. Ballista shooting them. They cannot be happy. This is like the perfect formation. Are you trying to kill our ballista with the Onager? I swear you are actually trying to do that on purpose. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, we'll just let this last unit or two sit around and get themselves killed. Oof! That's a good hit, Chariots. That's a good hit. I think they're worth it. I think they're worth it. They have really helped in this particular battle. They have pulled units around. They've done all sorts of nonsense. Oh, war dogs! Just run from the war dogs. Everybody, run from the war dogs. Get yourselves over here on this hill. Apart from you guys, Chariots, don't worry about it. Yeah, just everyone run away from the war dogs. We need to break these guys first. It's all fine. Apart from the war dogs that are a danger, these are the only units still fighting. Where are those war dogs now? They are very much chasing after us. No! No, we only got a little bit of a light spatter with the Onagers, but nothing huge. Sad day. Okay, we are really ploughing through these victories today. Dulce decum est perpetua mori. It's a sweet and seemly thing to die for one's country. Indeed it is. But frankly, World War I poetry is not the correct place for this particular affair. This was truly glorious. There's nothing ironic about this. And that is Vickers Frankie down. That is an exterminated bunch of proto-Frenchies. And this is a city that's not propelling. And also, we're still hugely in debt. But that was something anyway. We've managed to achieve something. I'm not sure it's worth burning down the Sacred Circle of Wotan right now. If just because I guess we could train a few archers if we ever have money again. And if only because, yeah, at this point, what else can we do? I don't know. We have no money to do anything, so yeah, we're pretty much stuck where we are for the time being. Train increase. Augustus has said it. Good commander. Marvellous news. Marvellous indeed. We are being blockaded by some rebels. Oh, I've got men on this boat. Where were you two going? Oh. Start over here. Both of you get into the town, or at least you, sir. You were supposed to be the one coming here. The other chap, you were pretty darn good, weren't you? Yes, I think Carthage wouldn't be a bad place for you. So if we head over here, hopefully one day, if I just go to Rome, yeah, hopefully one day we'll get you on a boat. Hopefully you won't die en route. That's the plan anyway. So as you get back in the port, we'll be able to do that. You can kind of get from Rome to Caralis, and then from Calais to Carthage. It's possible to survive that, so it's the only way it's going to have to go for him. Now, can we get away? Yes, yearly games over in Carthagonova. Now we've got the army back in the town. All is looking very good here, ladies and gentlemen. Things are settling down. We are wiping the floor with tons of these factions, and importantly, pagans are gradually going down. An interesting little suggestion here. The Sassanids want an alliance and map information. Now, last I saw, the Sassanids were allied with the Eastern Empire. I'm not sure anymore, but I reckon that's well worth taking. Well worth taking indeed. In time, we are almost certainly going to be on the same side, and a bit of map information is very much welcome. So, your acceptance is prudent and gracious. Indeed it is, sir. Indeed it is. So, diplomacy. Now they are at war with the Eastern Empire, but they already broke off our alliance anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. The hordes arrived. The Franks have arrived. Where? Oh, okay, over here. Nothing too concerning. We'll go and send these lads over there to go and deal with him. That, of course, is what their job is. There's not an awful lot of Franks left. That's pretty much it. There were some others wandering around a while back, but I think they got taken on by the Eastern Empire. There's no worry there. Ah, good on Noria, whoever she was, she's died. Who cares? Right, we have ourselves an alliance, which is grand. Salamantica has grown, so has Londinium. End of term report. Was that actually saying profit? Maybe it was. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe we have profit. And yeah, with that particular bit of intriguing information, perhaps it is time that we leave it for today. It's been a productive day. Certainly, as I said earlier, a case of the Empire Strikes Back, because We really, really needed to get a grip on all the nonsense that happened there. Now, our economy is still in tatters, but we've managed to deal with the public order. We're slowly sorting that out, and in time, we're going to be able to turn all of these back to yearly. Not quite yet. We're still having to, fiddle around just a bit, but we are pouncing on all of the rebels. The rebels have been cleared out from our lands. Vicus Franki has been cleared out. The Burgundy Ice slaughtered. The Saxons have been absolutely slaughtered. And next time, if you want to take me on, oh, indeed he does. The absolute fool. These guys are better defence than I realised. But next time we'll head into the Saxons, and Harry Ulfus the Cunning will go down. Factionaire and a family member. There can't be a lot of them left in that case then. I've already just killed about 3 of them in the last battle or 2. He has 3 experience. He has a sword bearer as well, extra hit points. Now, I'm not sure any of these are particularly good for... Yes, -1 for morale there, but nothing else as far as I can see that's going to make it particularly good. Yeah, he's on 0, he's on neutral. So lots of men, 3 experience on them, but nothing too exceptional. I don't know why the odds are so balanced for this. I think our army is more than good enough. Next time then, next time we'll head in and go and take on those lads and smash up another Saxon town. That will hopefully aid our economy. And of course, we are heading down to Dimity. And whilst in some ways this is a sensible settlement to leave as like the, the rebel settlement, one day they might want to walk into Tara. Maybe. No one wants Tara, apparently. No one wants it at all. Right. For now, I will leave you as we think of Sextus Rex. And has he done his father proud? Well, he's declared himself as emperor. He seems to have put down the rebels. He seems to be stamping his claim on the nearby barbarians who have caused him troubles. I think the Eastern Empire, though, in time are going to come for us, especially if we just allied with the Sassanids. Who knows how this would all go? But for now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is Tenos Team, and this has been our Western Empire Rebels campaign. Thank you, and goodbye.
By Jove, it is a marvellous, marvellous day. Spiffing, one would say. Any one for Pims. He has seen the light, he's joined the anarchy, he is cruel and cunning, and you know what, he likes a little drink, and I think that's marvellous. La 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 la, chop your way through the peasants. One shot! No!